What's up, guys and girls? I just want to make a quick video about my rucksack and all the camping gear that I have. Quick tips and pointers on some of the best things to bring, some of the things not to bring, what's gimmicks, what's useful, kind of how to make your life overall more enjoyable in the camping trip, or even just van lifing. You know what I mean? So things like that, of that nature. So I hope you enjoy. It's a very long video, so stick with me. And I tried to edit out all the uninteresting, boring stuff, but it still ended up being close to 40 minutes. So bear with me. There's a lot of good content. If you want links to any of the stuff, I can find them in my recents. So just DM me or get my phone number if you already know me. Just give me a text or a call, and I can send you, all the forwarded, shared links for all the items that are in this video. So thanks for watching.
Alright, we'll kind of try to break this down a little bit. See what we don't really need. I guess we can keep the tent on it. Here, okay. So we did pack some Mylar bags for like preserving stuff. That's always good for like saving dried nuts, beef jerkies, rice, sugars, other things of that nature. Even dry noodles, this would work well, or lentils, dried beans. You can preserve them in here, and they fit a lot better than glass, like mason jars, so I like these a lot better. And if you wanted to, you could put your cell phone in these. I don't know about the clear see-through ones, but it should be still Mylar, even though it's clear. I'm pretty sure this is all Mylar. So if it's full Mylar, you can put your cell phone in one of these and block the signal from actually being tracked. So if you put your cell phone in this, it'll stop it from being tracked. So that's always good. So we do gotta take the tent off because there's some items in here. I want to see what they are. We got crossbow bolts for the crossbow. We've got about 30 of those. Whistle flint paracord. Haven't tried this. It looks pretty cheap, but the problem with this thing is these stupid clips are in the way to use this, so it doesn't really work. You see? It's shit. Total junk. So yeah, don't rely on this flint. It's garbage, but it has a whistle and a paracord, about 20 feet of paracord, which ain't bad if you need some paracord, I guess. A refillable lighter. I don't believe it's very much in it, so we're gonna go ahead and toss that out of the pack because we don't need it. And I'm gonna add the Nevermore lighter in there. That's the got an Edgar Allan Poe lighter that haven't used once, so that'll go in the pack. It's worth keeping in there. I guess we can put that all back. Actually, yeah. We're gonna fully undress this field bag, redress with only stuff that you would need. I got a lot of like extra gear that you wouldn't need. Like this would be great. You can keep this, but it's a whole like dinner set, all plastic, collapsible bowls, collapsible cups, so a couple of metal utensils per strength, and you got a cooking pot here, ready to go. So that's like your whole what do you call this? A whole mess kit. That's your mess kit. And it's really light. It's only like 2 pounds. This is a bag for the sleeping bag. So we're gonna have to get the sleeping bag back in the bag. Put a high vis vest. probably don't want that in an apocalypse scenario, but it's great in a camping scenario. And anytime you're in the woods, you want some high vis stuff on your gear, because people have been shot by hunters before, so you don't want someone mistaking you for being a deer. So my suggestion is wear high vis orange stuff like my Dragon Ball pants here that I'm wearing. These are really warm. In fact, I don't wear them because they're too warm. I sweat in them every time. Even in the winter, they make you sweat so bad because it's like there's no airflow in them. I guess they'd be good for the winter time, but technically not really, because you want to stay dry so they don't breathe enough. So it's like you're always sweating in these pants. I don't know why I put them in here. Definitely not gonna put them back in. See, these is what you want. These are Carhartt work pants. So Carhartt work pants, they won't rip. They're really strong. They're loose and baggy so you can breathe. It's not, and honestly, these are too big for me, but you can put a belt on them and wear them with a belt. So it's a really lightweight collared shirt, just something that was too dirty to really wear all the time. So this is a great breathable shirt. Want to have at least, you could have 2-3 pairs of clothes, but if you get the good enough stuff, you could get away with 2. As long as you have one that you can wear and one that you can wash, that's all a soldier should need, right? I'm not saying I'm a soldier, but could very well end up in a militia. You never know. Alright, so there's some random gear in here. We've got a MP3 player. That's not needed. That can be taken out, even though it only weighs about 1 ounce. But everything adds up, so we'll take that out. Pocket knife. You'd think you'd want this, but this is a gimmick item. This thing is dull, it's cheap, it's crap. You don't want this. It's 3 ounces, 4 ounces maybe. It's junk. Throw that out too. Ball bearing. So what do we need to... So I guess my idea behind this was put it in a sock and you have a instant weapon, or if you have a large slingshot, because this thing's huge. You don't need this, it's too big. We have smaller BB ammo. Throw that out too. That's not going back in. A little knife. This one's probably worth keeping, but it's dull as hell. So it's just another gimmick. Adds up. Get it out of there, I guess. See, here you go. We did right with this one. It's light, but it's sharp. It's an actual razor. So this would help you, but you can't really cut anything with it except small things. You can't chop wood. You could scrape, I guess, shavings. So it's light enough. It weighs nothing. That can stay. Pack of matches. 2 packs of matches, just to back up, I guess. They're not waterproof, so honestly, this whole pack could be removed because we should stick with just 1 blade edge, so 1 knife, 1 hatchet, which we'll be getting the hatchet tomorrow. So we don't really need that either. Fits pretty well, so there's not really a whole lot in this bag. Honestly, that was it. All of those items. Let's see if we can get a better angle here. Yeah, so we got a 1 pound of fuel in here already, so we did pretty good. A bunch of more bolts, a lighter, an actual another cooking kit. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is great because it folds into a compact little thing, and then you unscrew this here, and then you have a whole kit here. I don't really like cooking on these because they stick, everything sticks to them. But if you use enough oil, nothing will stick, so just gotta use more oil with these. Got a little steam pan here with the top, so you can save some of your heat, and this all, and then a little ladle in there that comes with it. So you got a little scoop ladle, and then your mess dish. So this would be what you'd put your hot food in if you didn't have one of these. So technically, this is a lot of weight. And do we need it? Not really. Not when you have this one kit here. You got your cup, you know, it's got a handle on it. It's small, but that's all you need for just your regular mess kit, for quick tea. But this is crap. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the smart thing, guys. We're gonna take one of these collapsible cups out of this mess kit, and we're gonna put it in this mess kit. See what I'm saying? Now we got a silicone collapsible cup. We're gonna go a step further. We're gonna take this, well, see, cause, all right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the metal, all right? Here's our metal mess kit. One plastic spoon, one metal knife, one metal fork. No, yeah, one plastic spoon. So that's all you need. 2 silicone collapsible cups in the folding mess kit. And we just eliminated about 2 pounds of weight. Because we won't need all that other stuff. We can use that for picnicking and stuff like that. See, this is a nice kit, so let's just save this for camping, you know? You don't need all this weight. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Put this mess cup in this, and we're done. Keep that out. We can make other survival packs now. We had way more than we actually needed, and I knew this, but I overkilled for a reason. So yeah, you only need 1 mess kit. We had 2. So these can stay, and all this stuff needs to be sorted through. You got your stove. Problem with this is it's heavy, but it can fit in the bag. So I guess the question is, do we add this bag to, see, because this is a lot of weight, but this is a solar panel, wash basin that collapses, and a full stove. So, you know, it's about 3 times heavier here, and it's very large, so I don't think that this could go. So if we wanted to have 1 bag and 1 bag only, we could take the wash basin, we could take the solar panels, but we can't take the stove too, so maybe we'll improvise. But honestly, I don't want to put the wash basin and this solar panel in here yet because I use them still. There's no sense packing them in a grab ready to go bag. Yeah, grab ready to go bag, and something that you use daily or occasionally. So this thing's really cool. This is it's got fold out legs for the stove, so it's really solid. Not one of those cheapo, just like, you know, if you fold these in, it would still work, but it's your stove. You want it to be sturdy, you want it to, you know, not fall over. So it's actually been a pretty good stove for me. I like it, and I guess that's all you need. That's less weight than what we were just holding, so a lot less weight. So I guess this kit was okay. Leave it as is. Maybe wrap it up in something. I don't know. Can we wrap it in? It's metal. It's fine. It'll leave it alone. So 1 pound of fuel should last somebody about 1 week for cooking, but it's heavy, so you don't want a whole lot of them, I guess. All right, we got the last pocket of the crossbow is. So we got a mini crossbow for small game hunting without the need for loud fire or gunpowder in general. We can reuse bolts as long as we retrieve them. So the goal here is not necessarily for personal defense, but it can be, because it's definitely a nice little piece. It will definitely hurt somebody, and if shot correctly, will kill. So I wouldn't want to get hit with this, and it has an intimidation factor as well. It does look like a full pistol. So if I put a laser on it, which I have one, it'd be even cooler. So where is that anyway? We got a slingshot. Yeah, it's in the box. What are we gonna do? So crossbow stays. Alright, we got some heated hand pouches. Got 4 packs of them, 2 in total in each pack. Flashlight. Stays bright. Oh, it's a piece of crap. Has bad connectivity. Not a very good flashlight. Should buy something better than this. But I think we can fiddle with it and make it better. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, it's just not even working now. Gotta be kidding me. Well, you need a new flashlight. So this is why we do these things. We check stuff, make sure it works, because in the field, these failures mean the difference between life or death, really. So it does work. It's just a piece of shit. You gotta bang it, you gotta smash it, you gotta get it to work, and then there you go. It works. It's garbage. Alright. There we go, we got it. Come on, man. You get it? Alright. Better. Alright, we fixed the flashlight. We're probably gonna replace that. That is not cool. But honestly, do we need it? Again, we had thought of everything. We got 2 of everything for some reason. Here's the light bulb. So it's like, it's a flashlight. It just looks like a light bulb. Who cares? It's perfectly good flashlight. And it can be hung on things. It can be worn on the wrist. So, you know what I mean? This thing works great. This thing is junk. We'll keep that out. This can also be charged from a battery pack. It can be ran simultaneously with the Jackery or the Go Power Plus. This one honestly is not very good. It takes forever to charge. I don't really like it. It's not the greatest, but it has radio on it. But it's only for weather. So it's just weather radio. It's pretty cool, I guess. It's a little, I don't know if it's much lighter than the Jackery though. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna turn the Jackery off.
And the solar panel for this is attached to that light bulb, and that doesn't get used, so I got 2 of these. Like I said, about 2 of everything. I don't know why. So I don't need 2 of everything in the bag. Got a military hat and a tank top, so let's see. What we got in here? Socks, rope. Alright. Toilet paper, always good to have. 1 roll of that, I guess. It's not heavy, takes up space though. These socks are not keeping them in there, they're atrocious. These gloves, honestly, they did good on the gloves. They're not bad. Let's see. Won't keep you warm though either. They're very, very thin and see-through. So gloves really could be replaced. Probably even with a pair of rubber gloves. So yeah, the socks, the gloves, we didn't do too good on those. We can take them out and replace them with a higher quality pair. And a pair of, let's see, rubber gloves. How does it focus? So a pair of wool socks, or just thick socks. They can go in there with the hat, and the tank top, sunglasses, some random lifting glove. Don't need that. It just takes up space. Denture, rubber bands for some reason. Emergency first aid kit. Got some bandages, some Renew, aqua tabs, and some swabs. Some intensive. Alright, so that's not too bad. It's light. We got a sewing needle. Problem with this thing is I don't even know how to use it. It's kind of heavy. It's going out. Toothpaste. What do you need toothpaste for? Trying to survive, not be clean, not be hygienic as possible, and still maintaining optimal safety. So you gotta sometimes forego certain pleasures that are unnecessary. There we go. There's the waterproof matches. They are in absolute terrible shape, or at least the boxes. So we're gonna have to test them. Still works. Oh, and they're windproof too. Very nice. So these are actually good matches. Cool. Probably want to put them in. Well, they're waterproof, so. But here's the problem, guys. The matches are waterproof, but the box is made out of shitty, flimsy plastic. So if you get these wet, you essentially have a bunch of waterproof matches, but no striker. So without a lighter, these matches wet are useless. So you gotta put them in a waterproof container to keep them waterproof. That's stupid. That is just dumb. So we're gonna do that now. I got these Mylar bags. So that's why these have a lot of different purposes and uses. I even put Yu-Gi-Oh card and top loaders in these things to preserve them. So there you go. There's your waterproof matches. Stupid ass shit. Alright, Mylar bags, socks. What else would you need in here? So, got all this loose crap in this big giant bag. Do we really need it? Yes. So we can put the toilet paper in there, put the hand pouches in there. Seems to be the kind of catch-all. We don't need those, so those are the non-waterproof matches. What do we need them for? Don't take those out. I guess that's all we need in this bag. So we've downsized a little bit. We took out one mess kit. We took out the gloves, the socks, the sewing kit. So a few things here. Put the lighter back. With all the stuff that we took out. Don't need. So that's it. That's all the stuff that we don't need in there. We can repurpose it to a new rucksack. And then this one, we need to now downsize the sleeping roll back to its original bag, which will edit out that process because, oh, there's another item. Here. Oh man, honestly, this bag sucks. I hate this sleeping bag, so are we gonna, do we need it? Probably not. We got a real one. So we got a real sleeping bag that's not a mummy bag that keeps your legs restricted. So this is the one we want. Can we fit it all in this bag? I think we can. We're gonna make it work, so a little sunglasses pouch here. We always got access. Maybe even a lighter. Good little separate pouch. Mess kit. Arrows. Front. High vis. Shirt. Pants. Need one more pair of socks, need underwear, and need boxers. That's it. Pocket watch. Do we need a pocket watch? No. So we'll take that out. We need to tell time to keep the sun. Pack of cards. Kind of heavy. Do we need them? Yes, because if we needed to, we could use them as tinder. Whistle. And a compass. Let's see if it works. I don't think it does. It's kind of shitty. Okay, it does work, but you gotta mess with it a bunch of times. It's really bad. Got a mini light in here that doesn't even work. So it's quite useless. And a bunch of matches with a strip. So it's worth keeping, I guess. All right, looks like it. Put the tent back in. Feels a lot lighter, and it has a much better sleeping bag in it now, and now we can fit the sleeping mat on the other rung. Let's see. There it is. So to do that, you want to push down on the back, give yourself leverage so you can tighten these as much as possible. Keep them nice and secure. Otherwise you're fighting it like I did there for a second, but I'm just getting used to the way that I packed it. Make sure I'm not crushing anything important. Alright, and put the crossbow back. So it's heavy still, but it's survival. So got everything you need right here. Sleeping rucksack that you inflate, collapsible tent with pull apart bungee poles, solid set of pants that are easy to clean, you need 2 sets of underwear. I only put 1 in here. 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of gloves, we need to add a knife. We don't have a sharp enough knife. We didn't have a good knife in here. So I think I have the knife I want. Oh yes. We'll just want to add this. Work Pro multi-tool. Can't really go wrong with that. It's heavy, but it has so much to offer that it's worth the extra weight. Well, dang it. There goes tail limits. Condition Bureau. Alright, I think that about covers it. If you need any of the items that I showed you, I remember most of them on Amazon. They should be on my recents. So, lastly, I just want to show you guys the De La Resistance for survival, camping, all that good stuff. This is the Jackery portable power station, and it's just awesome. Want to get a bigger one, but this is the smallest one they got, so it's the lightest one. So you don't really need luxury items, you need survival. So this is the light one. It's plenty of power. Put my name and number on the bottom, and some statistics about its power and usage and all that. But yeah, so this and the solar generator solar panel here, and collapsible bucket, and then actually one more item. This is the Camping Wadio camp shower bag with air pump. I tried it already. It's awesome. It's like 3 pounds, compact. I could probably find a spot to attach this to, you know, maybe even somewhere below, you know, so I could still get most of this stuff without having to carry anything else. I'm trying to survive out of one backpack without the need to carry any items in your hands, because that's, let's face it, long distance travel, carrying something in your hands is going to be tiring. So you don't want to do that. So yeah, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. Stop sweating. Take the load off. Till next time.